What is going on, Blackheart? Welcome to the stream, brother. Man, look at this. We've had some crazy stuff going on over the last couple of days. All of a sudden, we jumped up. Seven subscribers. It's crazy. Good to hear. Did you see you won the world title? I mean, it was gone back and forth, but that's not over with. Man, this stuff, like on update day, is out of control. Out of control. On update day, I'm excited. Look, I'm not excited. I don't know a whole lot about the stuff. I know all about the gear that's coming out and all about this. I've listened to some of the update stuff. I don't know a whole lot about what's going on here. I know that there's quality of life things that would make me possibly want to grind again. Love the Division 2, but I got everything. Like, then why do I want to grind? You know what I mean? There's nothing I don't have. I could do a bunch of different builds, but I don't play PvP because the PvP in this game is broken. And then you got a bunch of cheaters, more cheaters than I've ever seen. They're talking about how they added all the anti-cheat stuff. And there's more. Every time I step in, I'm getting shot through walls, shot through this, invisible dudes running around. I'm like, you guys see, I used to stream PvP all the time, even though it was broken then. But at least it was semi-fun, you know what I mean? So yeah, once you take away PvP, once the mechanics are jackerdoodled, then why do it? I'm really interested to see, though, how this instant medkit works. I mean, it gives you back 25%, but here's the problem. Typically in this game, in PvP, 25% isn't jack. People just are cheating anyway, so they're just stripping your stuff down. Like, I get one shot. All my armor, all my health, all that stuff goes away to the next bullet. Like, I'm two shot. You know what I mean? One shot, two shot. I'm on the ground. I'm like, so it's not fun. Why play PvP? Oh, we're gonna make the rogue timer longer. Okay, that'll give you more time. To what? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It could be good. I'm not getting onto that. But they're reducing the requirements for grinding. That's what I'm in for. Like, I'm all about that. We're at 98% right now. And I am so excited about this new wrestling game. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. All new blood mechanic where blood's going to be like, you're going to be able to see blood on your shirt. You're going to be able to see blood that stays on the mat, like, or on the ground, I should say, and actually smear a little bit. Like, it's going to be amazing. New AI physics, like it's going to be amazing, and it looks amazing so far. What's going on, Sentinel? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, don't tell me. Through all of this, the servers are still down. That's awesome. Thanks, Division. Thanks, Division. That's the other crazy thing. Like, I am so the next thing that I'm like super excited for, if we're being honest, POTUS is gonna get vindication right here. I've been telling you guys since I first saw Kelso. I'm like, nope, she's the wrong one. What's going on, radio? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it have been extended by 1 hour? Hey, though, thanks for the stuff, the info. Like, you knew, you had to know. Hey, we're gonna extend it by an hour. I don't even know why I worry about this. This is like the first time I went back, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna do it this time. Normally, I don't stream on the day of anymore because of this. It's been extended by an hour. It's been extended by 10 hours. It's been extended by however long, you know? But if it's been extended by 1 hour, that should be, what, one more... Thanks, guy. That should be 31 more minutes, and that's funny because I'm going through Twitter right now. Or X, I guess. The thing is, like, I wish, I just don't know. Oh, there we go. I just don't know where, like, how to use X. I post things, right? So yeah, like 31 minutes. Hey, what's going on, All Dirk? Welcome to the stream. I thought we changed this. I thought, like, hold on. There we go. I thought McWayne was the moderator a long time ago. Then every time I see it, I haven't been on the right computer to fix it. You know what I mean? Now it's fixed. I think it should be starting in 30 minutes roughly, 29 minutes. Yeah, it's crazy. I know it. You know, this is going to go one of two ways. Either she's going to come out and be the hero, and I'm going to have a lot of egg on my face, or, and this is the most likely thing that's going to happen, I'm right. I've been right all along. I have a short series. Look up my channel. Look up my Division 2 shorts. This is all about Kelso and the Ding Dong song. Look, there's 6 shorts about the division. One's the Ding Dong song. 6 of them are about Kelso being a traitor. And it explains the whole thing. Like, I lay it all out. I lay it all out on the line. But let me ask you guys this: how many in the chat? How many of you do you think? Do you think Kelso's good or bad? I think she's the mastermind behind all of this. All the time. Like, we could go down the whole list of things. Unreal. Unreal. I would say drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification. I would say all that if something was going on, but like nothing here is going on. There's nothing in the Division 2 that's going on right now. Yeah, but it looks like, though, like you're on a game protein. Like, almost like you would have to work from home. You know what I mean? I dig that. Oh, that is a hot take. You know, that take's been floated out there too, though. They've talked about the hunters are the good guys. And we are the rogue agents, actually. You know what I mean? And it's starting to make you wonder a little bit. Like, not the rest of the narrative, but perspective, right? I like to use Avatar as an example. We root for the avatars, like we're sitting in the movie theaters and we're rooting for the giant blue creatures to kill the humans. And I don't know, like, how many of us in the stream right now are human. I know one, and I'm rooting for the blue guys to kill this guy here. You know what I mean? Think about it. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And I guess from our perspective, it would look like everybody's good, like everybody we're helping is good, right? Because it's all perspective. That goes back to the same thing, where we're playing The Last of Us 2. I think it was really cool that they showed the other side, because if they showed even the third side, because there's the third people, right? If they even showed the third side, it'd be the same. All three people think they're doing the right thing. They think they're changing the world. They think they're doing, whatever. So then the other people have to be bad. So then because they're bad, we got to kill the other people. So I guess from our perspective, it would look like everybody around us is good, like we're helping all the good guys. But if you look at it, all the presidents are traitors. Is that what's going on? I mean, it starts to go against almost everything I say, and I'm like, the only common denominator in your story is you. So like if you interact with a customer, or you interact with another person, or you interact with this, and nobody's liking you, and you're like, oh, it's all them. Well, like, you're the common denominator. That sometimes it's best to look inward. Like, what things am I doing, or what things could I be causing? You know what I mean? What's going on, Angel? Welcome to the stream, brother. I'm with you, Sentinel. Black's not going to change my mind on this. Black is like, I think Kelso's a good guy. I'm telling you, it's an interesting hypothesis. Hypothesize. But I'm just saying, there ain't no way. Every time Kelso bumps her head, like, we're going to do, like, big things, and then Kelso bumps her head, and then we go do it, and then Kelso shows up, and she's like, hey, we did it. Like, stop taking credit for my stuff, man. We didn't do anything, Kelso. You bumped your head. I did all this. There was only one monkey jumping on the bed. One fell down and broke his crown. Do you know what I mean? One monkey. The other monkey was out, like, taking care of business. You know, the other thing that I'm interested, though, to see, if we're being honest, it looks like, though, like we watched
Press X to start.
It looks like we watched what's his name die, right? Uh, the main bad guy, which I was like, man, that's a mistake. Like, why would we do that? That I could believe. I could believe we're doing Kelso's dirty work all the time. That's why I'm saying I think Kelso has Manny wrapped around her little finger, and that's why all of a sudden, hey, what's going on, JP? Welcome to the stream. That's why all of a sudden it looked like Manny was the bad guy, right? For a little bit, everyone's like, oh, maybe Manny's the bad guy. Maybe Manny's doing the thing. No, I think it's Kelso. Then Manny sends us out to do all this stuff, right? You've had all these layers, like it's just like an onion, all these layers of things. You're like, oh, it's this. Kelso's at the heart of it, right? Then we peel back that layer, and it turns out, well, that wasn't it. And we peel back that layer. We peel back like 20 layers now. In every single layer, you know who's still here? Us, Kelso, Manny. Yeah, Keener. That's what I'm saying. Keener. I think Keener's alive somehow, but we watched Keener die. However, if Keener's always one step ahead of everybody, was that even Keener? Did the guy on the docks that die, was that Keener? Or did Keener hatch that plan so we'd start going after everybody else? Like going after, was that to bring out Kelso? Or bring out Fei-Lao? Or bring out, all this stuff? Then it turns out, oh, Fei-Lao's a double agent. Crazy. And I think the other thing is we never saw Kelso or Fei-Lao die either. So why? But I don't want it to be one of those things. I am not going to be happy if Keener's alive, because that means every time we do something, every single time everything has ever happened, nobody ever really died. Just somebody else died that we thought was them. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those deals where, oh, everybody died, but no, everybody's alive still. They're all back for season 6. Everybody died in season 5, but now all of a sudden everybody's back. It's all cool, guys. Don't worry, it's all good. We did the thing. At oh god dang it, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna try to figure this one out. Oh, what? I take it back. Like I think it was supposed to come back up at 5:30 my time. And then they said it's scheduled for one more hour, which is 6:30. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of 30s, man. That is a lot of 30s going on. Hmm. I mean, really, what do you do with that? With all the 30s that are going on right now? All we want to do is get to the thing, you know? Then we have all these things going on where we're waiting. Like, and we could do something else. Like, we could, like, while we wait, we could whistle while we work, you know what I mean? But what else would we do while we wait? What could we possibly even do? You know what? And here's another thing. I just want to point this out if you're looking. That's a Stanley Cup. I had this cup for years. I had Stanley coffee cups before Stanley coffee cups were cool. You know what I mean? I was Stanley coffee cups when Stanley coffee cups wasn't cool. I believe somebody sang that song already. I have no doubt about Isaac being fooled. Isaac's a computer, you know what I mean? Like we could get around Isaac a little bit. We can get around him. I wonder, like, if I. Just look at this. Let's see. How do I get to where I'm trying to go? Man, and then I tried to watch the stuff from yesterday. Couldn't even follow the stream. Like, that's how busy I was. Yeah, Hunter. Kelso looks like I'm looking at Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear right now, like his Twitter post, his X post. It doesn't even sound right. It's hard to say. Look at his little Tweety birds, right? He says that the new Hunter Ninja look from Kelso, like if you look at the roadmap Vanguard, right, and you're looking at that roadmap, that they changed her hair and did all this stuff, and she looks like that guy that we chased through Battery Park. That's what she looks like. Yeah. Still nothing. You know what's funny? I bet you if I went onto my own... Let's see if we can do this. Press X to start. I bet you I would get, from my own YouTube channel, I would get copyright struck. You've been copyright struck. Nah. We're going to do it, though. We're going to... Hold on, let me get to view my channel. Shorts. I'm gonna find these Kelso shorts. We're gonna talk about this Kelso stuff. Oh, there we go. It worked. Now, if you look, most of these things are about wrestling, but some of them are this.
I think they made a mistake by killing Keener. Yeah, but I just think they made a mistake by killing Keener off.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
It's like he's always one step ahead. He was one step ahead of the Black Tusk, and all of a sudden, Kelso wants to take control of the entire operation, so she does some shady shit, and then we kill Keener, and then she shows up to take credit for it, right? I'm telling you, she's ultimately the person. Like,
I'm totally beginning to drink that Kool-Aid.
Just saying.
I'm just saying, like, you watch back some of the stuff, and you gotta be like, okay, right at the beginning, they let you know right away what you're dealing with her. the settlement gets bombed, and there's only a few survivors, a couple kids, and she's like, "I'm gonna kill them sons of bitches. I'm doing it. I'm out of here." Okay, well you go. I'm gonna wait here. Okay, that you go, and then I'm gonna make sure that everybody's cool here. But you kill them for me. Wait, what? I thought you were like pissed off, like you were gonna do the thing. You're not doing the thing anymore. I'm doing the thing for you. Okay. Uh, and then she bumps her head in the boat. You go on ahead of me. You go. You go do everything, and then I'm gonna show up there right at the end when you actually kill Keener, and I'm gonna broadcast back to Manny and be like, "Hey, Manny, we did it. We took out Keener. Oh, we did? The proverbial we killed Keener? Or was it me who killed Keener? Because it feels
See,
like
the whole time,
it was me.
yeah, like the whole time it was singular, but now it's plural. I don't
Yeah.
understand how that worked out. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Kelso's dirty. And then
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Kelso's dirty. She's the one pulling all the strings. She got rid of Fei Lao. Think about this. When New York starts, it's you and it's Kelso that show up. Then we show up in New York. New York's doing fine, by the way. Like everything's fine. Like there are issues, but they're fighting back and doing it, and everybody's fighting it. But they're like winning, right? Hashtag winning. And then Kelso shows up, and Fei Lao dies. The one division agent that we had in New York, she's gone.
And Kelsey's been chilling at Haven the whole time he's been running around.
Kelso shows up, and all of a sudden, the one thorn, besides the division, but the one other thorn that's in the side of the Black Tusk, Keener, who kind of manipulated the Black Tusk, all of a sudden, then Keener dies when Kelso shows up. I'm just saying, like, it's all right there. Every time she shows up, besides us, everybody else dies. Typically by our hand.
And she's not much help at the end of the manhunt either, with this stovepipe dude.
No, she's cheerleading. And to be honest, she's the one who probably gave the order to Martina Navratilova, whatever her name is. And then she shows up and kills the person, and then Kelso's like, yeah, I'm going to actually get this division agent out of my way too. And then somehow we survive. Again, like despite her worst efforts.
Her plans seem to be constantly failing.
Only with us. Everybody else is dying. So, I'm telling you, she's the one. Crazy Lucas is like, Kelso for president. What?
I saw that.
But it makes sense. Every president we've had has been a traitor. Every single one of them. There's been 3, and all 3 of them have been shit. So yeah, Kelso for president, like that's probably right.
Kelso for president. Oh, this is funny. Oh man.
Crazy.
Oh, no. Don't say all the things. That's what I'm saying, though. I just laid it all out there. Like, me and Rowdy perfectly laid it out. You're telling me that somehow Kelso ain't the one? I forgot about that, though. Crazy Lucas said that she should be the president. I kind of agree. Like, she probably should be. Every other one did bad things. Like, why not her? Kelso for president. I can't believe. What do you guys think about that? Brand new. We got the brand new Totes My Goat symbol. I'm excited about that, to be fair. We're going to have shirts with that logo on it. It's going to be good. We're getting the samples of it sent in here. Then we'll be able to show it on stream. So that'll be good. I'll be excited about that. But yeah, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, I thought they should have never killed Keener. Like that should have never been a thing, and it didn't make sense almost how it happened. Like, but if you think back, like if you really think back, this is how I picture things in the division. It feels like they've wrote a story, the division story, right? The division one, they wrote that story, and they do things that are inside that story to tell that story, and then they wrote the division two story. Okay, very important. And probably in that story, Keener dies, right? Like Keener dies, these guys rise, so that's how they're like progressing that story to move forward. Okay, that makes sense. The problem is, at the end of the day, Sentinel got our first back-to-back shorts too. That's pretty good. The problem though is at the end of the day, you remember they did Warlords of New York, and then shortly after that, they're like, well, like not shortly, but then they went into seasons. They're like, well, everybody knew this was going to be the last season, though. Like, we knew that, right, guys? Wink, wink. They're like, no, literally, we did not know that. Huge uproar, and then, oh, we weren't clear on that. So now we got to progress things. Now those things got to move forward. And I don't think they were ready for it. So then they've done all these other things, and then they start doing other things, and then except the game's broken, and then how are you going to do 5 years off a broken platform? They had a better shot at doing 5 years off the Division 1. If you really think about it, like the Division 1, much better as far as like the Dark Zone, stuff like that kind of gameplay, you know what I mean? So yeah, they had a better shot out of doing it off of the Division 1. But they didn't. So now they have this platform. And I've told you guys like what I think. I think if you're really going to have a game that's going to go on further, like we have a game that's going to keep progressing and keep doing things, the PvE community is not what carries this game. Not to the next thing. The PvE community is the largest community, but it's not the community that carries the game. The PvE community in mass shows up. New content, boom, PvE community. PvP community is over here, right? PvE community. Devours the content. Oh, no, it's so good. I love eating the content. No. Gone. They do. It's like a week and a half, 10 days. They start dying back out. Okay, fair enough. But who's bringing it to the next level? The PvP community. The PvP community is grinding this game every day because we're trying to get better builds, trying to get better this. I'm not on both sides, to be fair. But we're trying to get both things. We're trying to do all this stuff. And they're the ones who carry the game. Yeah, smaller, but that's your player count. That's the base of your player count. Who's going in and engaging in the Dark Zone? And it's because the Dark Zone is a different experience every single time. PvP players aren't grinding missions, right? We're grinding each other. And it's because it's other human players, it's always going to be different. So now it's always interesting. Now we have interest in doing the thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a knock on the PvE community. But in the Division 2, they catered to the PvE community. So now they don't have the thing that gets them to the next update, to the next this, to the next that, to the next whatever. Dumb. That was dumb. Not a good way to do things. And that's what we're building 5 years off of. So, of course, they got to go in. They got to start fixing things, like really fixing things. Like, you could get away for a year or two with the broke stuff, right? Like, you got to fix it. It can't be completely broken, but you can get away for a couple years with some mechanical things. Like, you can't climb up a ladder. You can get away. 5 years, though? For 5 years, we couldn't climb a ladder? We're not going to get away with that. You know what I mean? So now they have to fix this stuff. but they have to create new content. We went 1 year. That's why it's laughable that we're saying 5 years, right? We're in year 5. No, we're in like year 3.5 of you supporting the game. No 5 years of support by any stretch of the imagination. I missed the last part of that, but I think thanks, Davey. Oh, did really? Oh, that sucks. I gotta actually talk with Toby Keith for a little bit when I was in Iraq. Like he's what a super good dude. Like really great for the troops. I almost got to play with him. I got to play with Craig Morgan overseas. That was really cool. I almost got to play with Toby Keith. That would have been really cool. We did. We were in the most dangerous part of Iraq. Like, it was the most dangerous for a while. I was in there for 10 months of that, and it's the birthplace of the IED or the roadside bomb or the whatever. That's where it all started. Bakuba, depends on what you say. I always called it Bakuba, or Little Baghdad is what is also referred to by the Iraqis. But when Saddam released the prisoners, that's where they all went, and so that was the place that wasn't really on the radar. Became on the radar. Then they started attacking troops from there. It was a dangerous place. Nobody would come in, except for Craig Morgan and Toby Keith. Craig Morgan used to be a soldier, was an E5 when he got pulled out of there. So that's sad. That's sad. I really like Toby Keith. I mean, he was a great artist, obviously, but not as an artist. But just as a person, he was a good dude. You could tell, he wasn't there as a publicity stunt. That's the other thing. Like soldiers can tell. John Michael Montgomery, complete publicity stunt. Dude's a douchebag. Like, screw that guy. Wrote the soldier song, wink wink. Doesn't know anything about being a soldier. Acted like he knew. It was always, singing, oh, got mud on your boots, you're in the back of a truck, oh, don't know where you're going. Shut up. Oh no. You have no idea. Then he showed up to Fort Hood to do a concert. Everybody but him signed autographs. Who's the girl that played, this is so funny. She's way more famous than Nick Cannon, but dated Nick Cannon. Was in the Dukes of Hazzard movie. Jessica, why can't I think of her name? Jessica. Sister sang songs. I keep wanting to say Alba. It's Jessica, blonde hair. Dukes of Hazzard. Jessica Simpson? Yeah, Jessica Simpson. She signed autographs. She was out there with the troops, signing autographs, doing stuff, like really interactive with the troops. It was very cool to see. John Michael Montgomery couldn't be bothered. And then he got out there and goes to sing the soldier song. Like, I don't even know the name of the song, but the one song he sang that was for the troops. Goes to sing the song. And we're still down. I keep pushing the button. Forgets the second verse, sings the third verse instead, shortens the song way up. Whole song, the way he sang it, didn't make any sense. You got booed off stage. Like, soldiers, like, they're just not having it. Like, you're with us or you're against us. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like, I even went to one time. This is an amazing thing. My brother's wife, her dad, her whole family on that side, and then even my brother's family on his side, they're very liberal, like super. They live in California. They have all the Kool-Aid and they drink it all. And my brother had asked me for their wedding. He said, "Hey, can you come to the wedding, you know, in your dress greens. And I'm like, I'll do anything you want me to do, but that's not going to be good. Like, I don't want to be the guy like detracting from your wedding. Your wedding's about you. He goes, I don't care. I want you. That's how I want you there. I said, all right. So I did it. We go through the wedding, go through the whole thing. I'm sitting out back. I don't smoke now, but at the time I smoked. I'm sitting out back and having a cigarette and listening to all the snide little comments that are getting made. The lady who babysat me when I was a kid comes out and she says, Frank, you can't really like think what you're doing is right. I'm like, what? She goes over there, you know, killing all the people and doing the stuff. And I'm like, I said, I'll tell you this, I can't tell you what I think, and nor does it matter what I think. I have orders, and I'm very good at following them. I'm very, very good. I'm a combat soldier. I'm very good at my job. So, my opinion doesn't matter. The lawful nature of what I am told does matter. And I have not been given unlawful orders. And I follow my orders very well. I can tell you that. I can't tell you what I think as a person. Let me get out of my uniform, I can tell you exactly what I think. But in uniform, no, I can't. So now, you know, there's all these people and they're doing like the attacking thing and saying all their stupid little comments, their little spineless bullshit comments. Like, here's what I'm hearing though. It's funny if you listen to it from my perspective, because I'm hearing, I'm too weak to be a soldier. I don't want to be, like, I'm not even strong enough or have the backbone to do any of the stuff that you're doing. I can't stand up for nothing except for run my mouth about you being a soldier. That's all I'm hearing, right? Sorry if you're offended. Not that sorry, though. So, but the thing about all of it is, of all the people that like stood up and said, hey, leave this guy alone, it was her dad, one of the biggest liberals I've ever met in my life. Me and him could actually have a conversation. We had a conversation that night, away from people, about our opinions. But it was a very respectful conversation. And it was the first time I was like, I could see how he, not everybody, how he can support the troops and not believe in the war. Because most of the time I'm going to tell you, I support the troops, but I don't believe in the war. Okay. You're telling me, to put it in different terms, you're telling me that you like the gun but hate gun violence. Like, so if you remove the gun, then we wouldn't have the gun violence. You know what I mean? Like, you're telling me that, like, I'm down with the Knights of the Round Table, but the sword, because that's what I am, the tip of it, I don't like that at all. Like that, the tip, no, I'm not a fan of the swords. I think we should still have the knights, take away the swords, everybody be happy. Then they wouldn't even be knights. You know what I mean? So it's just hard to say, oh, I don't support the war, but I support the troops. That's not what he said. He said, I support the men and women who defend this country. That's a little bit different. Like, oh, I know it doesn't sound different, like at the end of the day, but that is quite a bit different. You're saying you're not a fan of the violence or of this or of that, and I understand that. I don't think people should be fans of violence, you know what I mean? But you support the person defending your freedom. You understand, and he said, like, he understood that we would have to do things to defend that freedom that he wasn't or didn't want to or couldn't do. Like, who knows what people can and can't do, but when you're put in a situation. So I just always thought it was like interesting, like the most liberal person there was the one who actually defended me. My babysitter's trying to stir it up, right? And they're saying some pretty hurtful things if I cared about their opinion. which was my point to him. I said, I appreciate you standing up for me, but I get to a point when you have a dumb opinion that I no longer care about your opinion. It's a superpower of mine. I may be okay with the person, but then you have a dumb opinion, I'm not going to ask you for it anymore. Yeah, he passed from cancer. I just saw an interview that was done with Toby Keith the other day, and I was hard. It was hard to believe it was him, and it wasn't like everybody's like looking at his face, but I'm looking at his arms and his legs. Toby Keith was a big guy. His arms were like skinnier than this. Like it was hard to see. It's hard to see like this big guy. Played football for Oklahoma. You know, I met him in real life. He's larger than life. Like he's a big guy. It was hard to see that. You know what I mean? So, what's going on, Eagle Star? Welcome to the stream, brother. We're still pressing X to start, but things are not starting yet. We got delayed by an hour. However, we're about 22 minutes away, so we're in the final little pieces. It could start at any minute. I thought about, maybe jumping over to wrestling or doing something else, but right now, I don't know. I think we're having a pretty good conversation. We got to review a few things. Found out Toby Keith passed away. That's very sad. Very sad. But there's like a lot of service to the country, you know what I mean? So, even though he wasn't in uniform, we gave him uniforms. We don't do that for everybody. Craig Morgan, speaking of Craig Morgan, I got to play with Craig Morgan up on stage. So back in the day, me and my buddy Randy got signed by Arista Records briefly. We sent out a letter to him and said, hey, no money exchange hands, like they're called Horizon contracts. But I was like, but we reached out and we're like, hey, how did you get out of the military? Like, how did that work? And Craig Morgan's publicist said, hey, Craig Morgan's going to respond directly to you. Super busy, but he wants to respond to you guys. And he does. He sent back this long response about, hey, this is how I did it. Hey, if you guys need any help, I'm here to help. I'll do whatever, whatever you need. I'll help guide you through it. Because he was a soldier, right? So he can go through some things. Like, he could tell us some things that we would probably trust from him. Like, if he told us, no, this is what they're saying. That's true. This is true. Hey, watch out for this, Buy into all of it. But few months later, almost a year later, all of our contracts get cut, all the Horizon contracts get cut, and I'm in Iraq for 8 months. I have this broken guitar, and I would listen to Craig, like Craig Morgan had out a new song, and I would listen to it, and I would just finger it and picture that those were the chords, because I play a lot by ear. And so I'm playing and I'm practicing along on a broken guitar with no strings, but had 2 strings. But I'm just fingering along, and I think I've learned the song, but I've never heard myself play it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Eagle. And so Craig Morgan ends up showing up at our FOB. The most dangerous FOB, to be fair, is called Camp Boom. The most dangerous FOB in Iraq for forever. I mean, yeah, we're in the most dangerous area. This was the most dangerous FOB to be on. He ends up showing up here. He goes, hey, nobody else will come in. I think you guys, I just want to provide a little bit of entertainment. So he brought him, his drummer, which brought like a Congo drum. And he brought a couple guitars, and so he played, and amazing. It was good just to like forget for a little bit about what's going on, because for 10 months, I mean, tip of the sword, right? Tip of the spear, tip of the sword, tip of whatever you want to call it. Like always on, like always on. And it was good just to like forget for a few minutes about that stuff. And then he says, hey, who out there can play? And I do not raise my hand. I've been playing since I was 6 years old. I do not raise my hand. Everybody behind me is like, this guy here. So he's like, you. And I'm like, oh, that must be me. So I go up there and he goes, what do you play? I said, we play everything, you know. Sweet Home Alabama. I said, yeah. He goes, you sang? I said, yeah. So we kind of went back and forth on that. Playing Sweet Home Alabama. He goes, what else do you know? I was like, well, I know your new song. I said, what? Yeah, I said, I think I got it. We start playing. There was one note that I had added in there that he didn't play, that he plays now. It was crazy. It was crazy. Normally you do the play by ear thing, and if I can't hear it, like, you play the note. But when you're not listening to music, and if you're a musician, you start getting very acutely aware of notes and how things go or should go, or so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, his day is absolutely eagle. Brought like a lot of relief to soldiers, like his music. Um, you know, when I say John Michael Montgomery's a douchebag, but when Toby Keith sang songs for the soldiers, like he wrote the songs for this, like American Soldier. That's a very good example. It'll still almost bring tears to my eyes because it's so true what he's saying. Like, you have those feelings inside, like, you know, you're just trying to do the best that you can do. You're trying to do this. You're trying to, especially combat troops. Well, any troops that deploy. Well, not all troops deploy, but like when you're home, you're trying to be present for your kids and present for this and present for that. Be the strong force and the force that they need. You go to work. You're trying to be that force. Trying to be a strong force for your troops at work and trying to make sure. Like my greatest accomplishment, you know, people look at all the battles, but my greatest accomplishment was we took 129 people to war. We brought back 129 people. We're in the most dangerous part of Iraq. Like, quite the testament. So, what's going on? What's your welcome to the stream? You guys can't see it because you guys see this screen that's right here that's, you know, doing the things. But to be fair, I just keep pressing the button. I keep pressing X to start, so it should be on within the next 15 minutes. That's why I haven't gone on to something else. I play by, God, I forget what they call it, but I can't read sheet music anymore. Now, I used to play the flute, the saxophone, drums. I played guitar since I was 6. Like, I played a lot of instruments, to be fair. And I used to be able to read sheet music, but I can't read sheet music now. So I read by tablature. Read tabs. What's funny about tabs, like, I don't think it's all there, so I added my own, like, little flares, my own little things. But yeah, it should be on next 14 minutes or so. Should be able to get into it. I'm still getting the mic 01, which means the services are not available at this time. That's fine. We'll get there. Man, super excited. I am super excited about the logo. Like I'm stoked about the logo. Like I know like I can see both of the files that they came from, so I can see all the intricate details and how different they are. I know it's hard to tell the differences unless you've got that. When you've got that, you're like, way different. Oh, I play by ear too. A lot. I play a lot by ear. I'm not saying that, but I read tabs. I play by ear. Um, yeah, yeah, crazy. I just learned. Like I'm a huge Matchbox 20 fan, and I played 3 a.m. for as long as that song's been out. But there's other songs. Like one of my other favorite songs is "Unwell." Just learned how to play that, but like my way. Like more of the acoustical. I slowed it down a little bit. What's going on, RB? Welcome to the stream. Servers are still down, but I keep pressing the button. I know you can't see it in the background, but I keep pressing X to start. So as soon as they come up, yep, still 0. As soon as they come up, I'm still getting the mic. We will know. We will know. We will know. I'm really interested to see if somehow I'll get like a copy, not a strike, that's the wrong way to say it, but get, like this video will get a copyright mark on it, right? For my own videos. Because I played my own videos on this stream so far. Just so we could lay out the Kelso thing, because I want to be very clear. I'm not half in on Kelso and half out on Kelso. I'm all in, she's a traitor. I'm 100%. There's no turning back. You can play this. If I'm wrong, we could play this moment right here and be like, no, Toach, you were very clear. You said 100% on this date, February 6th, Kelso's a traitor. I've got videos saying it, so like, that's the videos we watched. We played those videos. Man, what do you think about the state of that? But I'll say this, Cody Rhodes recently came out, so just shifted gears real quick. Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble. The Rock comes out, says, I want my shot. Cody Rhodes gives The Rock his shot. And everybody's pissed at The Rock. They've done this thing where hundreds of thousands of people have voted, and 78% of them want Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, not The Rock versus Cody Reigns. Or Cody Reigns, Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns. So people have wanted this Roman Reigns Rock thing for years and years and years and years. And then just the timing's never worked out. You know when WrestleMania is like, don't tell me the timing didn't work out. You can work around that. And now The Rock in his way older state versus, and he looks good, not saying that. He does not move the same. He does not move like The Rock used to move. I mean, he tries, but he's too big. He's a tank, right? So he's not going to move like that. My guess is in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I haven't seen anything. Let's check Twitter. I'm going to check X if you're nasty. I'm going to check Twitter one more time. Let's check it. One hour ago, they said it would be extended by an hour, so nothing new. Nothing new. So yeah, anytime. That's why I keep pressing X, because we're in the final countdown. We're in the final 8 minutes of this, so hopefully. And they say roughly, you know, like it might not be directly at 6:30, or it could be a little bit before. That happens most of the time. So we'll see what happens right now. But yeah. So anyway, but the Cody Rhodes thing. So everybody's like, oh, well, Cody just sent out a tweet where he said, hey, love all the passion. Thanks, everybody. But trust me. So if Cody Rhodes is saying trust him, all right. I'll trust him. But see, then if I was Cody Rhodes, I'd be like, fine. You challenge Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, you accept? Yes, perfect. I didn't give you my shot. I'm going to take my shot now. It's Seth. I'm going to take that belt. And to be fair, I don't care. I don't care the significance of either belt. The one that Seth carries, way cooler. Way cooler. No, it's absolutely true. And he did. Like, he sent out his tweet saying thank you and this, that, the other. But what do we think's really going to happen? The Rock's going to challenge Cody. What if The Rock wins? What's that mean? Nothing. We have another part-timer who's the world champ. We got that right now. We have Roman Reigns part-timer as the world champ. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, oh, Roman Reigns has been the champ for 500. That doesn't mean anything. He hasn't fought for it. There's a time and a place maybe where he did in the beginning, but he doesn't fight for it. He's not defending his title. Well, he defends it once or twice a year. And now we're like, oh, we're impressed that he's been the champion for 500 days. Doesn't mean anything. Screw off with your 500 days. Like, you'd be the champ. If they counted title defenses, you'd be the champ for like 18 days, maybe 12 days. So I'm not buying into your 500, 600, 300, whatever it is. I don't even care what it is. But then The Rock's going to come out. He's going to be like, oh, there's only one tribal chief. Now, let's say he wins. Let's just say he does. We have another part-timer. Like, what are we doing? Like, who cares? I don't care about that title anyway. I didn't care about both the titles. The only title I care about is the one that Seth Rollins carries and defends. Like, that one. He's defended it more than Cody's or Roman's defended that title. So who cares about this dumb title? Doesn't even look good anyway. What is going on, Blue Wolf? Welcome to the stream. Yep. Well, they extended it by an hour, so they're saying 7:30. So it's roughly. I mean, we're right in the area right now where it should start working. Yeah, but Gunther defends his title. Like, I'm in. Gunther's like, I've ran through the entire roster. Who's left to challenge him? You know what I mean? That I can support. I can get behind that. I can't get behind part-time. Like, talk all, like Roman Reigns gets in the ring and talks some kind of smack. Like, who cares, part-timer? Like, nobody cares. They did it wrong. They did it absolutely wrong with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns should be defending his title. Not every night. Not night in, night out. But the guys who got the title and had it for years and years and years, they defended their title. They had to wrestle to defend their title. Yep, should be about 5 minutos. And it's plus or minus. They always say roughly. So they said, we extend it roughly by an hour. So we'll see. Typically, it comes on a little bit early. Or it would have been delayed again. Like, they would have came out and been like, oh, guys, we're going to delay it for 1 more hour. That would be an interesting stream. You know the thing that sucks about that, though? Like, we haven't had the stuff. We're only looking at the same thing here. We've had a lot of good content. Like a lot of good conversations on this stream. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Look at that. You get to see behind the curtain when I do that. Look at that thing right there. This is the thing I fight all the time. Because I'm right next to it, and then I'm ordering a new desk. And that should bring me away from the window. Let's see, you can see the guitars back over there. I've showed you guys my guitars before. And now I'm just, every time it goes off, I'm just pressing the button. So we'll know right when it goes live. What's crazy, I've never been to New York. I've been all over the world. I've been all over the US. All over the US. I think North and South Dakota are the only two states I haven't been to. Never been to New York City. Have zero want to go to New York City. I couldn't bring enough guns. Then if I brought any guns, they'd arrest me for it. So I. Still 0-0. Mike's 0-1s. 6:28 my time. Sounds like mine. Just, yeah, 6:28. Everything I got says 6:28. What does my phone say? 6:28. All of my systems are in agreement that it's 6:28. We'll just have to see.
Press X to start. Press X to start.
That is crazy. I just realized I've been talking to you guys with no microphone.
You never know.
Go to bed. You see conspiracies where they don't exist.
How well do you really know her?
Good night.
Why did she really go back to New York? Oh, we are so fucked.
Citizens of the United States, my name is Natalia Sokolova. Some of you may have heard that I am working with the...
Manny, come in. Kelso's missing. We need to find her.
Copy that. Agent have John call Bell. They need you in New York.
To clarify the tenure of our relationship.
Bell's ready and waiting to take you to New York.
Entering safe area.
I'm in New York. What are you talking about?
Agent, I don't know who you can trust. Things with Roy and Paul have been tense since Faye died. I know Kelso feels responsible, since she gave the order. Even though I won't be on the ground with you, I'm gonna stay in your ear for this one.
Here we go. Oh, it's on right now.
You're not back to steal my dog. Okay, jeez. You about the dog?
It's really good to see you, Roy.
Good to see you too, kid. Welcome. Hey, you tell her about the dog?
What about the dog? Is he sick?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just, we thought he was a German Shepherd puppy, but it's been 3 months and he hasn't gotten any bigger yet. Probably some kind of mutt. Don't matter. He's cute as hell and never pees on the carpet. He can stay.
God, I miss this.
You okay, kid?
Not really, no.
You look tired. We kept your room in the basement. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Thank you, Paul.
Go get some sleep. You look like shit. Yeah, and for all our sakes, please, take a shower and put on some new clothes. You reek, kid.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome back, Cassandra. Cassandra? Vanguard left you a present. Follow the breadcrumbs to claim your prize. Who the fuck is Vanguard?
Agent, we found footage of Kelso in Civic Center on the street cameras. I need you to see if you can figure out what she was doing at the gate.
Okay. Servers are up, Echo. Hey guys, remember now that we're into the game, maybe we could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on those bell notifications to miss any time we go live, share the video. It's very important. All right, the gate. Now the gate, isn't that... I thought it was up here. Yeah, there it is right there. So I thought that was one of the things. Let's jump to this control point and run over. I'm telling you, right at 8:30, who would have thunk that, right? Couple of things though. That's what I thought. We don't have... I don't want... No. Yeah. Capacitor. Oh, there we go. For now.
Supply convoy detected.
Should we leave the Santa hat on? I think not. I think not. I'm fine with the red suit. Okay. So let's see what this feels like. We're about to see what this feels like shortly, I have a feeling. Very, very shortly. Okay. One notebook. There's fighting going on. Who's gonna rip my face off and wear it for Halloween? Like, that's oddly specific.
Civilians in distress.
That is oddly specific behaviors here. Okay, hold on. I'm like, why can't I see? There we go. That's what I need. Okay, hold on. Before we get into that, that's a good point. Let me back up. Progression. All the leaderboards should be reset. Okay, that's not reset. That's not reset. Missions. No leaderboards available. So some of them, environmental damage, no leaderboards available. Mission complete times, hold on. Raid. Okay, that's not number of raids completed. No leader. 13 times. Iron Horse is reset. So Dark Hours was not reset, but the completion times reset. So yeah, a lot of the leaderboards are reset. Not all of them, it doesn't look like, but most of them are.
Detecting high threat enemy patrol.
Oh, there's a high threat enemy patrol right there. Okay, so it doesn't... That's interesting. Oh wow, that got up quick. There we go. Hold on. I don't know how to do an instant armor kit. Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? I can't see him. Who is talking? It's like somebody's talking and saying some things. Don't get me from the side. Are you kidding me with this? Okay, didn't start off well, but we're getting there. Okay. Woo!
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Okay. Okay, hold on. As soon as I get down, double tap it. I only tapped it one time. That'd be a good thing if it was a double tap, to be fair. Do need bullets, to be fair. Oh. Let's say, where's this? I thought the guy was behind me. It is up to you. Ooh.
I don't know where she went after the gate. There's a gap in the timeline. See if you can pick up her trail.
Well, this is, I will say this, we can already see what was happening before. I would get double tapped, like I would bam, like, and it's not, so it seems like we're lit. I'm not going to say tanky by any means, but we are,
Supply room access unlocked.
I guess it's a little more fair. Oh, look at what we got here. Oh, that's better. Oh, I want to see it now. Now I want to see. The Picaro's holster blueprint. Oh. Was this in here before? Now I want to see, though. Remember, they said that the loot boxes in the open world would be better. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Now we need to just find a loot crate. Oh, here's another thing we haven't looked at. Here's another thing. Okay, how do we do this? Inventory. Hold on, let's get this. Let's get this. Just look through this real quick. Okay. Okay, hold on. How do you... Oh yeah, daily projects are supposed to be better too. Where's this tinker thing at? Tinkering station. Here it is. So you go in, you press whatever this pad is here. That's how you get to the tinkering. By extracting static items, okay, recalibration, optimization, tinkering station, expertise. So I can go into the expertise from right here. I can donate all my junk. Donate all junk. Okay. Tinkering. Let's say I wanted to tinker with my assault rifles. I can... So this is cool. So check this out. So the burnout. We would go into the burnout. Click on it. And then I can optimize. Or recalibrate. If I hit square, it would be to optimize. So I could select that to recalibrate. I optimize this. So it's a little bit different. Like, you got to pay a little bit of attention. So I go back in there. That was to optimize. And I come in here. I don't have enough resources to recalibrate. I could show my resources. Like, what? Why aren't they showing me my... See, they should be showing me. Like, they're like, you do not have enough materials. And then I'm like, show the resources. Optimization resources. Like, recalibrate resources. Like, that's the one thing they got to clean up here. Like, what resources am I short on? I can't even figure that out. So... if you have the resources, it's good. If you don't, then you have to keep going to find them. But that's cool. Not complaining.
Target near you.
Yeah. You're saying the target's near me. Just give me a box to open. I just want to... It's the thing I love about New York. There's so many things to pick up. What's going on, Grooning? Welcome to the stream, brother. New DX member. Oh, that's hilarious. Did we? Oh, I was excited. I thought we were gonna get to open a box. Now we're supposed to go up there. All right. S'alrighty. S'alrighty then. You know what we want to do? We've tried that out. Let's get to our build. This is like our go-to money in the bank title holder build. This is like our... Are you messing with me? That's this build. Oh, you want some of this? That's what build we got on right now. I know, I'm so excited. I spoke about it for probably an hour and a half before this thing started. I'm like, we're gonna see who's right now. Oh, here we go, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. Is the gear in this box gonna be better? I'm on like heroic world tier. My map doesn't work. We got at least one thing on. Okay. That's not crap. So we'll keep an eye on it. Oh. I don't know if I've ever even been up here. That's jacked up. I thought I could get to him from there. Is that what you thought? Ooh. Who? Oh, there it is. Double click. Double tap.
The next Kelso sighting was at City Hall. Agent, I'd appreciate it if you took a look. You got the target. Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
I thought there would be some bullets around here. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses, you know what I mean? Bullets for Agent Totes running around here doing some stuff. This is the nice thing. So let's say like I was all like full up on these things. I don't have to go do all the things. I don't have to, hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to jump back to the base. You don't have to do that now. If what you're trying to do is donate for the expertise, right? Okay. That's the next thing I want to kind of keep an eye on. Are we getting better mods? That's really, like, that'd be the quality of life change I need in my life. Oh no, my map works. This is the update. What's going on, Digital? What up? Yeah, this is the update. It came on exactly, so that they delayed it for an hour, and it came on exactly in that hour. This is going to be amazing. Every new gear piece that I just pulled out is from a box. So that's decent. That's decent. That's decent. Decent. Like, these are above average rolls. I mean, none of those rolls, to be fair, are bad. It's not great, but you have a maxed out roll, so that's, I mean, technically that'd be like to have 2 maxed out rolls. The Carpenter. Perfectly Mad Bomber. Not a chance in hell I need that. You could perfectly Mad Bomber whatever you'd like. Look at that, out of a box. Like, that would be a god-rolled thing. Assault rifle, weapon damage, Hazard Pro, like on a Hasbro assault rifle build. Perfect piece. I've got one, so I don't need that. Now the mods. Look at that. Incoming repairs out of a mod. I gotta look at these. 19.6, what was this? 19.1? 19.1, 19.6, 19.3. Get rid of you. Am I getting shot right now and I don't even know it? That's better, you know. I'm not going to be mad about that. But now, like, we're like, oh, you know what? We're in here and we're like, hey, we need... Am I in combat? Well, that just happened. How does that not see him? How did he not see me? I saw this. Okay. Whew. We have insta hills, but it's only 25%. So there's the trade-off, you know what I mean? For an instant heal, if you need heals that bad, you get 25%. And that's what I mean, like in PvP, that's still gonna, you're still gonna get shredded. I don't, like, I'm not saying I want us more tanky, but we're not tanky enough for that to matter. Like in the Division 1, you know, the kind of your tankiness and the other aspects of the game, it would matter. But in this game, it's all right. Like, but I don't know. I mean, you look at your average PvP player, that's not going to be helpful. That's just not going to be helpful at all. Better than nothing. And I think what they're doing, to be fair, is using the idea of this to see in the Division 3. Hold on, what is going on here? So here's a new thing. Armor on kills, health, 60% health. Like, that's interesting. And one skill tier. I wonder if that would be helpful. I wonder if that would be helpful with like an armor shield build type of a deal, you know what I mean? Well, let's do a quick timeout. Think what, hold on, let me just look real quick. Rewards track. Somehow we just got kicked out of the thing, but I think we're fine now. I purchased some premium credits and then it dropped me off.
Safe area detected.
I don't think we're trying to save her, to be fair. I think we're trying to find Kelso. Like, you know, according to the lore, we're probably, yeah, I mean, that's probably what they're saying, but I ain't trying to save her. I'm just trying to find her. It'd be nice if we could actually, if they use City Hall again as something, you know what I mean? All right, let's go back into here. Let's go to rewards track. Let's see what's in the reward track. To be Crescent outfit that's coming up. All the steelwork stuff. The new gear set. You know. The heck was that? You know, Brutus. Vanguard Elite patch, okay. We're at 60. $75 to the first exotic cache. $85 to the gloves. $90 to that one. $95 for some exotic caches. And then 100. So there's some neat things down below I wasn't paying attention to. No, there's only the neat things at the end, to be fair. I like the gear dies. That's why I buy the season passes. I love them. Punch yourself. Nice. So nothing super greet the sun. Okay. Wait, what is this? Custom skin. I love it. Okay. So not a whole bunch of stuff, but whatever. Yeah, mine's the hardcore raid patch. I don't change that either. Yeah, always a money grab, but I will if they are doing good stuff and they fix over two. I didn't buy the last one, to be fair. It's the first one I didn't buy. But if they're fixing bugs and doing stuff, and I like what I see so far, I'll give them $10. There's things that I won't buy. Like, it's not that I can afford whatever, right? But there's things that I won't buy because. Hold on, let's do this first. Because I don't see the value in it. I get that for $10, all that stuff, right? But then you're gonna sell me one outfit for 15. See, I'm not buying the outfit. Like, that's not how the economy works. But there's people that'll buy it, and you're like, oh, well, all right. Let me tell you how to spend your money. Don't let me be the one. I wonder if I could even get up here. Oh, wow. Oh, there we go. Now it's a party. Why won't I move?
Critical. Agent killed.
That's so weird.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed.
But my guy wouldn't move. Like, I jumped and it was like, pause, slow motion, squad, back in effect. Oh, you're dead.
Hostiles.
Oh, hold on. Unseen footage. What do you mean, unseen footage? We watched that. Yeah, don't tell me there's unseen footage when we've seen the footage. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's kind of weird. Like, that was ridiculously weird. Okay. This is always an interesting one. Sometimes this is kind of easy, like everything sets up well, and sometimes, what is that? Sometimes this is not. Sometimes it does not set up well at all. Do you hear the state of what's going on at this place? I hear crows, dogs, woman shrieking in the night.
Reinforcements incoming.
Nope. So yeah, you have the ability to put on health kits still. Ooh, look at this saucy boss here. Okay. Uh-oh.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
There we go. Whoa! No, no, no.
Agent down.
Okay.
Stories, but for people to consider Keener a hero, things must have been much worse than reported.
That's the other thing. Do we think Keener's alive? We talked about that this morning, like... If Keener is alive, like, what the hell? I don't know how I feel about that. Like, we watched him die, so it would be disturbing because I'd be, you know, it turns into one of those things that nobody ever dies for real. Like, oh, that wasn't the real Keener. That was the oopsie Keener. Like, oopsie Keeners died, you know, not the fake one. Now, I'd always said that I didn't buy into the fact that Keener died right there because it doesn't make sense. He's one step ahead of everybody, and then all of a sudden Keener dies. However, did him and Kelso stage that whole thing? Because Kelso, you're not convincing me Kelso ain't the one running the show. Is Keener the smart one? Did Kelso just make Keener look like the smart one? I mean, so far, these things they've been better so far. It's got the old Hermione blueprint. That's what I mean. Like, maybe... But see, but you think about it, then I don't know how big of a fan of the idea I am. I don't believe he's dead either, but then are we going to say all the people that die, they always come back? Because I don't think Fei Lao's dead, to be fair. So it's kind of... I knew. Look, that's how sensitive I am. That thing's like 18 blocks away and I can hear it. I'm like, oh, I can hear it. That's true. She didn't do anything, and then she checked the body, and she took the watch, but we're the one, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't...
Target is near you, Agent.
It didn't make sense that Keener died. When he died. How he died. Like, that doesn't make sense. But I'm not a fan of them just, oh, he died, and then they bring him back. And everybody died, but they brought him back. Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It would have to be a very, very large part of the story. Like, hey, we did this. We had to act like we were dead or pretend to get you to buy into it. And, you know, whatever.
Nice shot. Maybe too nice.
Maybe too nice. Are we going in this, not this building? This other building? Where we have to go to the rooftop? It's been a minute since I've been in New York, but it feels like that's what's about to happen. Oh, excuse me.
Medical assistance needed. Agent deceased.
I agree. Like, things are sketchy, and I think they got sketchy because they didn't have the plans that they have right now. Like, they were like, oh, game over, dudes. And we're like, all right. You know what I mean? Is that Kelso? Excuse me. Sir Wallace. You look like Kelso, though.
Target near you.
Let's try this from another angle. Let's do this from a different perspective. Let's not get run up on like that again. What is going on? I said, hey. Okay, here we go. Number 2 box. Again, like, that's better than how it's been. And then I wake up in the morning about 6:45. Take a deep breath and say, oh man, I'm late. I normally get up at 5. Okay, everybody's got our backs until they don't. Will you? Are you gonna be the one? Doesn't feel like you guys are the ones. I see what you're doing, bud. Are you not the one? Okay, that's interesting. Man, I keep hearing this noise like a dinosaur, like, you know, and I'm like, what is going on with this dinosaur? There ain't nothing around. Okay, let's just pop this off. Walk it real slow. Like, we could run fast, but let's not run, like, let's not do anything too hasty here. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. I ain't setting that crap up, buddy. Oh, is that what you think? Okay. Hey, thought it was gonna work?
That's the target, Agent.
Serious trauma detected.
That med kit worked.
Activity at Sawyer Street. Get there as fast as you can. Target neutralized. Good work. Target down. Good job.
Supply drop detected.
A lot of stuff going on right now. Said get over to this other place as fast as I can. Is that a key of some sort? No.
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
It's what you're saying, but like, you said get over to this other place as fast as I can. You'll never, never, ever catch the gingerbread man. Okay, hold on. More bounties, okay. You said get over to Doyer Street as fast as I can, and this is the Doyer Street person, so. What are you fighting? I don't think this guy even knows what he's fighting half the time.
Supply drop nearby.
Let's get that going.
Deploying UAV.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent killed.
That's a really good position, like nailed it. Okay, let's do it again. So ridiculous with this. Okay, let's do it again. Tag team back again. Gonna do things, gonna do it again. Okay. This is out of control. These guys. These guys. This is out of control. That's good, because we need to start building our stacks back up. It says that way, but I feel like I'm gonna go this way instead.
Target is nearby.
There we go. Build the stacks. Somebody's got to make the cookies, you know what I mean? That's what we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, I was trying to help you out, buddy. You want some of this? Oh, you called down the thunder now. Oh, my bad. No, they're not.
See that?
Oh, I see it now. Whew. What's in here? Huh? Look at the state of this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is there a hunter? Why is the hunter vibes going off? Another laundry room. Clean up on aisle 4. Clean up aisle 4.
Sheriff. Just scanned and uploaded that note to the database. Looks like Kelso left you a paper trail. Got the target.
I want to ease up on you got the target crap. Like, it ain't over yet. Look at this guy.
Vital signs critical.
Target neutralized. Good work. Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
All right. All right, Kelso. They're not going to tell us yet, but I know. I know. Well, that's interesting. So we got to see a bunch of this stuff, though, so far. Let's jump back to the base and check out some things. Yeah, we are. Let's see. Ooh, a 9mm. It's like they're determined to get me to throw grenades and use a shield. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. No, thank you. It's interesting, but all the wrong rules. I'm telling you, I don't know, but maybe that's 60% health. Maybe that's a thing. You know what I mean? Critical hit damage. Look at that. That's pretty, like, that's, it's not max, right? But, like, that's good. Been a while since we've seen that. Like, it looks like the things that are dropping, as far as the mods and everything, not too bad. They even changed it here. So if you did run up to here, like, you can do it. So yeah, totally revamped that. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't show, like, what are you short on? Yeah, I'm short. That's good. But what on what? Like, what are the things that I'm missing? And it doesn't show that. So hopefully they fix that. Maybe that was just an oversight, or maybe I don't know what I'm doing. That's happened before. See, now that's really cool. Look at the upgrade cost right there. That I like. Look at the time again. I don't get it. It says it's proficient, but alright. Oh, it's because I don't have one. Touche. So we see it here, which is good. Let's look at the gear now. Expertise. Say I'm going to go and I'm going to upgrade. The sacrifice. Makes me wonder which one I got on. Because here's what I know, one of them's on. Oh no, I took it off. So I just have normal glass cannon? Okay. That's interesting. We're going to have the leagues. That'll be fun to run coming up here. Reanimated coming soon in 6 days, so next week. 2 weeks from now, the apparel event. Looks like we're going to have ghillie suits incoming. That's pretty cool. The weird thing is, though, like, after this season was supposed to be the next thing. You know what I mean? Last resort. They replaying apparel events? Because it looks like we've got that one. Hold on. Outfits. Yeah, they're gonna replay the one that I've got already. Like, there's other ones that I just haven't really played. You know, like, you can see. Like, I went back, I replayed some of these. Like, and I used to do all of them. All of them. The Team Spirit one isn't a thing. The Legacy one technically isn't a thing. Gameology, not a thing. The tracksuit, not a thing. I'm not buying that crap. But look, like, I do the apparel events, and then it gets to a certain thing, and I'm like, it's not that I don't like it. I like these things, but it's just so grindy that I was like, I don't really feel like it. So last resort. Hopefully they change that up. Like, we'll see. That's part of the thing. Like, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty much just like this. You know what I mean? Just skin different. So, but yeah, so yeah, no, it's the game does, to be fair, it does feel a little bit better. So I don't mind doing that. Dark Zone might be kind of interesting. We'll see. As long as you're over 2,000 shade level, you're going to be at your max health. What did we get on this? We got, let's look at the rewards track. So we got up to what? 8? So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? But here's the thing that the other part of it, like when you look at the apparel and like the apparel event, so you saw the ones that I didn't do, right? None of the ones for all my textiles. Look, 48,000 textiles. And so far with none of the apparel events, and it used to not be this way. It used to be after the apparel event, when the next apparel event started, you could buy using textiles. Look, there's not one of these that are available to buy with textiles. Oh, those are my glasses right there. That's Division 1 stuff. Not one thing can you buy with textiles. Not one. It's all premium credits. That's where I get like, huh. Oh, I like that. I like that. Typically tank tops and some hooded things. Not all hooded things, but some hooded things. But yeah, nothing to buy with textiles right now. And these are some old things. Not all of them, but there's some old things on here. Can't buy them with textiles. Oh, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Haven't heard that one, so that's kind of cool. But I'm just saying, like, I like the cosmetic stuff. So we did the apparel event. You grinded it out. It's been 10 weeks since the last one. Open it up to the textiles. That's what they used to do. They're just not doing it now. So we will see. Anyway, guys, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. Thank you for hanging out with us today. It's been a lot of fun. It's been fun to get back into the division. Hopefully Jane will be back with us before too long. But now that we have this, we'll play it and we'll grind it out a little bit here and there. We're still going to be playing some of our city skylines. Maybe we do that once a week. We still have to finish up The Last of Us 2. We are still going to start the other game. So there's lots of things going on. And more importantly, this is the best time on the channel right now. This is the time all of our wrestling stuff starts happening, right? The game drops March 8th. We'll be playing it March 5th. 3 days before it comes out. We're going to continue to do our live shows. We're going to continue to do all that stuff. But in the mornings, it's going to be pure creator streams. We got to recreate all of us. And as soon as we're ready, we'll switch our universe mode over to the 2K and start Season 6. So it'll be good. I'm very excited about it. We're going to stay with our WCW theme probably, I don't want to say forever, but probably forever. I really enjoy the WCW stuff. I enjoy what we're doing, the way we're doing it. So that'll be a good time. But yeah, really appreciate all the support, guys. We are up to 6 members again. Black is back, our original member. So we're up to 6 members again. On our way to 20, guys. I'm telling you, when we can hit 20, we'll be able to do the Wrestle for the Belts 2 to 3 times a year. I think 3, but 2 to 3 times. We'll see how much. And it depends. Like, shipping that belt overseas going to be expensive. Those belts weigh, 6 pounds at least. So that'll be crazy. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till we do that. We're getting closer and closer and closer to doing that. So, yeah, you guys have a great day, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.